There's a great rule of thumb that if you invest 10,000 hours into something, you become an expert. That's quite viable, but it comes with a cost. Because in the beginner's mind, there are plenty of possibilities. The expert's mind, there are few. Bernardo here, and this week I'll teach you how to be a total neophyte. We've all been there. We've been doing something for so long that we think we're experts in it. We can do it with our eyes closed. That's something that I see quite often in the makerspace at work. Whenever it comes to craftsmanship or techniques, you always overhear someone saying something like, that's how we've always done it, or that's common practice, that's common knowledge. The problem with an expert approach is that you're just perpetuating pre-existing biases. Experts work on autopilot, whereas beginners have to take conscious decisions. It might save you time, but it kills the innocence of the first inquiry. Beginners, they often tend to analyze and understand what is needed in the present moment, where for experts, it's really hard for them to let go of the pre-planned way of dealing with things. It is a classic Zen approach that you're gonna empty your cup, my friend.
I said empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
But it would be a really shallow piece of advice on my side if you stopped right there. Luckily, there's a lot of very intelligent people out there doing consistent research on this subject. This week, I was working developing some content for a few courses that we're gonna run at the makerspace at work, and I ended up stumbling upon the work of Saba Bole. She's one of the co-founders of Novo, the innovation school. She's extremely intelligent and has amazing content around how mixing can be fundamental for sparking creativity. First of all, trust the power of mixing. When mixing experts with newbies, magic happens. By having that experience overlapped with a fresh pair of eyes, you got so much power right there. Last year, we had the privilege and the opportunity to host Tom, the Makeathon, back at Fab 9, and whenever mentors had the chance to work with the volunteers, that we just phenomenal. At Nuvo as well, they are exceeding on mixing professionals that know way too much with middle and high school students to create fantastic products and solve amazing problems. Moreover, when mixing teams and subjects, you can cross-pollinate ideas. That's adopting the holistic paradigm over the reductionist one, and that's pure gold. As I've mentioned before here, emerging properties are often much more powerful than some of its parts. So by mixing these teams and subjects, you can create the field that these emerging features will surface. And lastly, you have the tinker. Tinker is the perfect way of mixing the high-tech aspect of science and technology with the low fidelity and aesthetically pleasing ideation of craftsmanship. And that's a massive pillar of self-expression. You're gonna break and make. You're gonna reuse, repurpose, open source, and research. I can't stress enough how diversity and plurality are crucial to innovation and creativity. So if you're gonna foster beginner's mindset, if you're gonna empty your cup, if you're gonna regain your sense of wonder, you have to mix. And that's it for this week. I would love to hear if there was any situation in which you could put on your beginner's hat and look at something with a fresh pair of eyes. Just let me know in the comments. And as always, see you next week.